crisp defeat here, but a fine margins kind of game.
Yeah, that's what I talked about afterwards. I thought it was a game between two quality teams, and as I've said before, you know, when they're handing out that award, and when we were 10 games and all that, never said that we would be the best team in the world. Never was shouting from the rooftops. There'll be a few people now thinking that we're possibly the polar opposite. I don't believe we are. We've come to a team that's playing well off the back of 2 defeats. Their reaction was a good performance. I thought ours was a decent performance, just a little bit loose on those key moments with the ball and without the ball. With the ball, we've had some great opportunities. We played some decent stuff. Defended when we had to, but one lapse where, you know, the detail that we've talked to the players about his run is in between centre half and fullback, and they found that pass and he's found the header, and you know, they win a tight game and small margins.
Because, well, Luke Ayling clears one off the line and Raksaki probably thinks he scored.
Yeah, I thought Jez did well tonight. We targeted their left back and I thought he was good. We played with a nice calmness about us. Listen, I thought we had the best of the first 15 minutes. It was pretty even in the second 15 minutes, and I thought they got ahead of steam in the lead up to half time. And then second half, it was going to be the game what it's going to be. You know, that we were patient and tried to find pockets and tried to find that opportunity to punish them, but we couldn't find it. And they were the same. So a little bit cat and mousey, a little bit, but I thought it was a high quality game. 2 sides, you know, that I believe are going to be there or thereabouts, even though we're off the back of 2 defeats now. I said to the players as well, you know, 70th minute set play at Leeds, and tonight an 82nd minute winner. There it is. There's nothing in it. We're just a little bit off at the moment, and we need to get back on it pretty quickly. But the feel of the game from them at the end of the game, when, you know, they've lost 2 on the bounce and slipped to what, 9th, 10th or 11th, and then they win a game is what we're looking for and what we're after on Saturday afternoon.
So in terms of being, well, off it, what do you want to see as an improvement and a tweak?
Just a little bit more braver in possession. You know, both teams that we've played against dominate the ball, so we have to be braver in possession and we have to keep the ball, you know, when we have that opportunity to. You know, we can't just go long into Kiefer. We have to trust and believe the way we play. It is risk and reward, but this is how we want to play, and it's going to take a little bit of time and it's going to take these bumps in the road. So if any of our supporters that have been here tonight think we were going to be the finished article, it ain't going to be. It's not like that team that came down out the Premier League that was set to go straight back up. If Eki had, you know, maybe had got the job at the start of the season, you know, and it wouldn't have been sort of, well, it was 10 or 15 games, that group would have gone straight back up because they were set to go straight back up. This is a learning process with a few young boys. We've got Siddy Peck in the middle of the park with Blaster. You know, we've got Jez, we've got Brooksy coming on, we've got Alfie Gilchrist, Sam McCallum. You know, we're gonna have sort of days like that, and it's nice. It's time for me and the coaching staff to stay nice and calm, and the players to trust and believe in what we're doing, because we're not a million miles off. Quite easily, we could have come away with a result tonight, which would have been a really good result after Friday night, but we haven't, and we have to take that on the chin and test our spirit as well, because a lot is talked about team spirit and about they're a good group and the personality is there. When you're winning, when you're unbeaten, when you're 6-3 or whatever it was, and you know, and you're 21 points. You know, it's quite easy to fall back on that team spirit now, because it's going to be a little bit more difficult. There's going to be a little bit more pressure on us now Saturday to get that result. We've got to show the character, the braveness about us, the personality about us, put that to one side and just deal with the game on Saturday. And I'm sure, you know, it's going to be that sort of occasion, as we understand. It's been a difficult couple of weeks for everybody, but there's no sentiment given out to anybody. You know, it's game on. It was game on Friday night and we didn't get the result. It was game on tonight, we not got a result, so we have to make sure on Saturday, you know, Saturday night at 5 o'clock, the feel of it as it was for the Middlesbrough fans and players tonight, we replicate that for our players.
And just finally, I think Gus Hammer misses out, doesn't he, for the yellow card?
Yeah.
And just the circumstances of the yellow card, so much has been made of delaying restarts. It just seems a bit, well, daft, if I can phrase it like that.
I'm not sure he's not like booted into the stand. He's just tapped it back. So, but like Vinny's, we were talked about it. Vinny was, you know, we told about the imaginary yellow card and you know, at the start of the season when the referees come into us and they said that they're gonna book players for that, and they're going to book players for delaying the restart. So I don't think you can get away with it, even though I think he's only tapped it a yard or two. I think yet again common sense prevails, but these guys are getting marked as well, so they'll get pulled up by assessors, and we've lost a big player for Saturday. But we've got to get over it. We lost a big player tonight in terms of Vinny and his performance. But Vinny comes back and we lose Gus, so we have to deal with it.